Okay, here's how you want to take an inner tie rod off of your rack there. There's a lot of videos saying get that tool. You just check out one and it's like a cylinder tool and it just slides up on there. Really what it is, it's a crow's foot. And what a crow's foot is, it's just like if you have your wrench here, but you had the wrench chopped off right there, and you'd have your socket hole like a 3/8 or half inch right there, and you usually put an extension on it and it allows you to get in and turn. Now a crow's foot would make this a lot easier, I just don't have any. And but irregardless, what you need to do is support the power steering rack, because if you turn this and this is hard, I can see it putting a lot of pressure on the power steering rack. So, and the manual says to use a 19mm wrench. I don't know if the manual's wrong or if this is just an aftermarket rack and pinion on there. But the closest I could get is I found a 3/8 or 7/8 was the biggest wrench I had, and that would fit well. It's got a little play, but it works. So I put downward pressure on this, and I'm just taking a crescent wrench and getting up here and loosening it, and I got it to where it's almost loose and ready to come off. It's just that it's got to turn it this, then flip it over, turn it this, so it's going to take a long time to get that off. If I had a crow's foot, I could put it on there, get it ratchet, and just take it off. And so crow's foot would be good for that. And you can turn your steering wheel to make this go in and out, because there's not a lot of, this would be easy if there's room to get down here, but because I still have all this bottom stuff on, which I do not want to take off just to get that bolt off. You can turn this in and out to get your wrenches kind of wedged up in there. Anyways, that's how I'm doing this, and pretty soon I'll have that off. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it off. Got it off. I don't know if it's going to show up or not, but essentially, oh, you can see it there. That's right where I was going for. Let's see if a 19mm would go in there. Nah, so that doesn't go on there. Anyway, so I was supporting it. Oops, with this wrench right here. It's a little slop. Anyhow, I'm gonna zoom in and see if you can see that. You can see right up here, there's another notch on the bottom. That's where the wrench is holding in. And then on here's the end of my tie rod, and this one has a lock deal. Should just come right off. Kind of a weird one. I've seen them, they have tabs that will kind of grip into these little slots here. And anyway, so now all I gotta do is put my new one on, just put it on there, torque it down. Definitely want to use a crow foot if you can on this, because I was only able to do like a quarter turn each thing because of the tightness of here. To go here and then flip it over and here. That's all I could do each ratchet, but I finally got it off. Anyways, the key is I want to show you is you got to support your rack and pinion, so you're not putting in a lot of torque. Once you break it loose, you don't really need that back wrench anymore. But for initial breaking loose, you'd want to support that.